Hi, my name is Tabitha and this is
Matt.
And we are exercise therapists with the Prairie Primary Care Network. Today we are going to be bringing you through a low impact exercise that you can do from the comfort of your home. So all you're going to need today for your exercise program is a chair, a mat. You can use soup cans or light weights. We'll be using soup cans for ours. And a water bottle if you need to have any sips of water throughout. We're going to start with roughly a 5-minute warm-up. We're going to have 10 strength exercises and then a cool down just to get your heart rate back down. So we're going to start with our warm-up. So get yourself comfortable. Now Matt today is going to be doing a standing version of the exercises, whereas I will be doing a seated version. You can mix and match them however you please. And yeah, let's get started. So let's get seated. Starting with some nice deep breathing. So we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale. So just getting the breath nice and regulated, and then we're going to slowly increase the heart rate. One more time. So now we're going to do some shoulder rolls. So just gently rolling the shoulders forward, trying to warm up the upper body. So one more, and now we'll go backwards. And one more. Perfect. Now a little bit larger movement. So nice arm circles. Do one more here and then going backwards as well. So it's important to note as we kind of go through our exercise today, just do what you're comfortable with. There shouldn't be any pain. Last one. And follow along as you please. So we're going to do some body twists. So you're going to cross the arms in front of you. And with a nice long spine, we're going to twist from side to side. So just warming up the spine with some rotations. So only go as far as you feel comfortable. So let's do 3 more of those. So from one side to the other. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now let's get to marching. So we'll just start with our legs. So today's exercises, we are going to have 10 strengthening exercises. So we're going to start with larger muscle groups, and then we're going to get down to the smaller muscle groups. You're going to notice if we're doing both sides of the body that we will do 12 reps. But if we're doing one side at a time, it'll only be 10 reps. There will be lots of instruction before each exercise to get yourself set up. So let's get those arms pumping, get the heart rate up a little bit more. Just about 1 more minute, and then we're going to get started. Okay, perfect. All right, next is going to be the strength portion. For our one-sided exercises, we are going to do 12 reps, and for both sides, we are going to do 10 reps. So we're going to be starting with a squat. So come by your chair if you're using it. Matt is going to be doing a side view so you can see that, and then I will be doing a front view. So you want your feet, so your base of support about shoulder width apart. Make sure your chair is close enough, and we're going to be hinging from the hips and looking for the chair for the support on the way down, and then you can use it to help push yourself to come back up. Try to use it as little as possible, so we're going to be doing 12 reps, so let's get that started. So slowly lower, and come back up. 11 more. You can also cross your arms in front of your body. And last one. Perfect. Okay, so next Matt will be doing a wall push-up, and I'm going to do an incline chest press with some soup cans. So if you're doing a wall push-up, make sure your feet, so your base of support, about shoulder width apart. His hands are going to also be about shoulder width apart, right in front of his shoulders and his chest. And he's going to bend his elbows, slowly lower, and then coming back up. So you want your body on a little bit of an incline. So for the seated chest press, you want to come a little bit towards the edge of your seat. Activate your core, slowly lower back. Palms are facing outwards. And we're going to press up away from our body and slowly lowering back. So 12 reps like that. So 1, 2 more. Perfect. Slowly coming back up. So next we are going to be doing a stationary lunge. So I'm going to be using my chair for support. Matt is going to be doing it freestanding. So we'll just turn our chair around. So you're going to have one leg in front and one back. We want to make sure that our hips are pointed forwards. Our back foot is up on the ball of the foot. And you want to make sure that your legs are far enough apart that you're not going to have your knee go over your toe, okay? The chair is there to support you. Try not to put all of your weight on it. So we're going to come directly down and then squeeze, come back up. Change your base of support if you need to. So we're going to do 10 reps starting now. Chest up nice and tall. Five more. Perfect. Other side. So always making sure that your opposite leg from the side that you're holding the chair. It just gives you a better base of support. So set yourself up again, hips forward, up nice and tall. Up on the ball of the foot, directly down, and coming back up. So that's 2. And last one. Getting a good leg burn there. Okay, next is a bent over row, so we're going to be working our back. So I'm just going to turn my chair back around. Matt will be showing his side view again, so grab your soup cans or your weights, whatever you have at home. Water bottles work too. Come to the edge of your chair. Nice, strong core. We're going to hinge forward from the hips. Hands are going to come down to the sides. Neck is nice and relaxed, palms facing in. So I want you to bring your elbows alongside your body. Squeeze your back from the mid to lower back. So you want to keep it from your shoulders coming up. So we're going to do 12 reps of those. So come up, squeeze, slowly lower. Two more. Perfect. Okay, next is the calf raise. So going back to that lower body. If you're seated, you can still hold on to your weights. Otherwise, Matt's just going to be kind of using the wall for support. So sitting up nice and tall or standing tall, and we're gonna come up onto the balls of our feet and slowly lowering down. So we're gonna do 12 reps of that. So coming up, squeeze the calf, that lower leg, and lower down. And 2 more. Perfect. Okay, so next up is a lateral raise. So we're gonna be doing things a little bit differently. So Matt is gonna be doing with his arms out from his body. I'm gonna be doing it closer to my body. So if you're doing your arms straight, you want your thumbs facing towards the ceiling, just like he has it, and just slightly forward from the body. So we don't want it directly out from our sides, just a slight forward. We're only gonna come up to 90 degrees or parallel to the floor, and then we're gonna slowly lower down. So always nice control. For myself, I'm gonna hold on to my soup cans, bent elbows. I'm gonna bring the arms up, so same thing, parallel to the floor and slowly lowering down. So we're gonna do 12 reps of that. So let's do it together, starting with 1, perfect. That was the last one. Okay, tricep kickbacks are next. So we're only gonna be doing one side at a time so you can drop one of your weights. We're gonna turn to this side. So if you're sitting in the chair, your outside arm is the one that has the can. So just like the bent over row, like we did with the previous exercise, you're gonna set yourself up very similar. So nice, strong core. We are gonna bend over just like Matt is doing. The arm's gonna come alongside the body. We're gonna bring the elbow up, but then the elbow's gonna stay there. We don't let that move. We're gonna extend the forearm so you can feel it in your tricep. So the back of the arm, and then slowly coming back in. So we're gonna do that for 10 reps. So starting right now, so 1, 2, and keep counting on your own. And 2 left. Perfect. Now we just need to do the other side. What we do on one side, we must do on the other. So just passing over the outside arm again. Nice, strong, lean forward, arms coming up, extend back. And 2 left. Perfect. Okay, only 3 exercises left to go. So grabbing your weight again, we're gonna be doing the biceps. So now the front of the upper arm. So our palms are gonna be facing forward. Nice, strong core, staying up nice. Hands are facing forward. We're gonna bend at the elbow, bringing the hands towards the shoulders and slowly lowering with control. So just making sure that we're getting full range of motion. So we're gonna do 12 of these, so starting right now. Two left. 1, 1 and 2. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna finish off our last 2 exercises doing some core exercises. So the first one is called a lateral side bend. So if you were seated in the chair, it's the same exercise, but we're just gonna move a little bit forward in our chair again. Now, one thing to make sure with this exercise is we don't want to be leaning too far forward and we don't want to be leaning back. We want to be up nice and tall, going directly down to the side. So grabbing our hands, we're going to start with one side. We're going to do 10 and then we're going to move on to the other side. So starting with your left, so coming down and then coming back up to center. So that's 1. 2 more. Perfect. Other side, same thing. Two left. Perfect. Okay, this is our last exercise today before we start our cool down. So you can put the cans down or your weights. If you're standing, I'm just gonna turn the chair slightly for myself, but you just wanna stand behind your chair. So I will move. So I'll show you demonstrating mat first. So you're gonna lay on your stomach. You're going to make sure that your neck is nice and relaxed, and he's gonna move his opposite arm and leg at the exact same time. So they're slowly gonna come up off the ground and then slowly lowering back down. So kind of working across from his shoulder, down his back to his opposite glute. So not about speed with this exercise. So we'll do 10 reps of one side and then we'll do 10 reps of the other. Standing, it's the exact same thing, except your palm is just gonna be facing towards the inside of your body. So we're gonna slowly come up and then lower back down. So let's start with 10 reps on the one side. Two left, 9, and 10. Perfect. Other side, this is our last little bit. So 10 reps. Last one. Okay, perfect. You've completed the strength exercises. So we're gonna finish off by doing some stretching. We always wanna make sure that we bring our heart rate back down. So I'm just gonna move my weights out of the way. I'll be doing most of these from a seat and Matt will be standing. So we're gonna start with some nice deep breathing again, just bring that heart rate back down. So nice inhale up. And exhale down. And one last time. Perfect, okay. We're gonna move on to some of the static stretches. So we're gonna hold each stretch for about 15 seconds. So that's a rough estimate. So we're gonna start with your hamstring. So the back of your thigh. Put one of your legs forward, so toe going towards the ceiling. Matt will do the standing version again. So with both your hands in front of you, nice straight body, we're gonna lean down towards our toe. So don't worry about how far you can go. This is all about just getting a nice, comfortable stretch. There shouldn't be any pain involved with this. And slowly come back up. Let's do the other leg. Same idea, toe out in front, cross the hands in front and coming lower down towards the toe. And coming up. So the next one is a chest stretch. So I'm just gonna have Matt stand to the side for this one. So we're gonna interlock our fingers behind our back, and then we're going to bring our arms slightly behind us, opening up the chest. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. It should feel nice stretch across the chest after our push-ups. So 3 more seconds. Okay, you can slowly let go. Now we're going to interlock our fingers in front and we're going to stretch our upper back. So interlock the fingers, bring the hands out in front and kind of let your shoulder blades just relax slightly forward. Probably one of our favorites. All right. Our shoulders are next. We're going to bring the left arm across the body and you can rest that hand just on your opposite shoulder and you're going to bring your hand up around your elbow, just putting very slight pressure towards the center. And other side. So bring that right arm across, hand on the shoulder, coming up towards the center. And relax down. Next we'll do triceps, so bring that hand up facing behind you. And this might just be enough for you for your stretch. If you feel like you're not feeling anything in the back of your arm, you can put a little bit of added pressure just from your other hand. So both of them are doing the same thing. It's just a matter of if you can feel the stretch or not. And relax, and doing the other side. So bring the hand up, bend the elbow. Okay, and slowly lower. So we have 2 lower body stretches left. So next is your quads. So I'm going to use the chair, but I'm going to do this standing. So I want you to imagine that, well, you can use your wall or another chair in front of you, whatever works best. So I'm just going to slide my foot over and then just hold my leg just like that. So you should feel a stretch right in the front of your quad here. So you want to stand up nice and tall and you can slightly just press the hip forward in order to get that. And switching your feet. And slowly bringing that down. Last stretch, we're going to stretch out the calf. So I'm just going to come behind my chair here. Now one foot is going to come in front of the other. So kind of that same setup almost that you had when you did your lunge, but just the back foot is on the ground. If you're finding that you're feeling this more in the hip, that's not the goal. So just slightly lean your body forward on an angle. You want to feel it in the lower leg. And switching your feet. So very last one. Okay, coming back up. So that is everything that we have for you today. So that is a very low impact exercise workout that you can do from home. Keep in mind there was a lot of instruction before each of your exercises. So once you learn them, you can go right from one to the other. Also, you can add a second or a third set if you want to challenge yourself or increase your weight. If you have any more questions or you're not sure if this is right for you, just feel free to get a referral from your family physician in Grande Prairie to see your local exercise therapist. Thank you very much again. I'm Tabitha.
Thank you. I'm Matt.
And we'll be seeing you again soon.